Hey people, what's up? I haven't done one of these in a long while, like a very long while. The last was like November? And that was probably for like 15 minutes. I forget. But welcome back to I guess a long overdue video. And you might be wondering, what the fuck is this title about? And the title is about a guy. He's a part of an organization that I've mentioned on my channel before, the BAIO. And his name, his original name that he gave himself, needs not any recognition. So for those that know him, call him Lester Jenkins or J. Jonah Jameson. And today the video is about him and a couple other things. Also, there's a link in the description. And when I say Lester Jenkins and you watch that video, hopefully you do so you can, get more context of what I'm saying. You'll be able to point him out in 2 seconds flat. 2 fucking seconds. See, I don't know if Lester has any self-awareness or knows what the fuck irony is, even though he eats a bowl of this shit every fucking day, every time he fucking speaks. And for those souls that platform him, don't know why they keep platforming him and never question his motherfucking dumbass, but they do. But before we go all in on Lester here, I just want to make some other points. Like, black people, what the fuck is get on code? Is there a place I can look it up? This code, is there bullet points to this code? What the fuck is get on code? Now, I'm pretty sure, was it a blockhead ass Tariq Nasheed who's always just trying to fucking grift you and get some money out of you? I think he made that shit famous because he was always upping. Who was it? Neely Fuller, who who has some good points, but mostly is well, you can't do anything because white people, the white man is Thanos, and he'll get you. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Um. What the fuck is the code? Because I keep hearing this shit. You gotta get on code. You gotta get on code. What fucking code? I have yet to see any of numerous groups. Oh man. Well, how like I didn't. It's late. I didn't know if anybody really wanted to, listen or hop on. So I figured I was going to share the link later on, so whoever wants to watch it can watch it. But if you want to hop on, let me know. I'll send you the link. Excuse me here, real quick. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck this whole code shit is. I've always, tried to like sift through the groups, the various groups, the mowers and I guess the new ones, the ADOS and the FBAs, which sound like fucking sports teams. And I have yet to see any common code or common ground for a code. It is then I keep hearing people say, well, you gotta be on code. Well, if you're dealing with the Asians, you gotta be on code. If you're dealing with the Puerto Ricans, you gotta be on code. And I'm still like, what the fuck is the code? What the fuck is the code? Yeah, I have yet to. Then another thing I kind of want to touch on is like we got so many groups, so many New Wapians, the NOI, your ADOS and your FBA. I don't know if the 3%ers are still fucking around. The RBG guys, I don't know if they're still like on the corners and shit selling DVDs. and hollering at people. I think the lecture circuit is probably dead. I don't know, unless like brother Polite still with the white women in the rented cars in Vegas and shit. But just going through the groups, I have never seen anything actually unified. It's kind of like different gangs. My knowledge is better than your knowledge, and cue fucking Wu-Tang sword sounds and shit in the background. And when you try and like, hey, maybe we should try and do this one thing. Nah, we can't do that. Okay, maybe we should try and get some passports up and travel the world as a group to see if we can find some other place to be, since you're getting your asses kicked here. Nah, we the first Americans. All right, bro. So what's the code? Where are we going with this? And then ensues nothing. Fucking nothing. Like I don't understand. But then you have the people like Lester Jenkins, who purports himself to be all Pan-African, while at the other side of his mouth, how can I describe it? It's like, Stephen A. Smith, that fucking jackass from ESPN. I'm black. Yeah, the black man. You can't tell me, Skip. I'm black. Then turns around and always like shitting on black people. Well, Lester's like that. He's that guy. He's all pro-black with his posters and his conference calls and shit, where you can listen to him babble for 2 fucking hours about nothing. But then he just turns around. Well, the problem with niggas in America, oops, I'm sorry, Google. I meant the N-words in America. They not like Bill Gates, and insert some other white guy here. And that's why nobody takes it seriously. So we should be more white, Lester? No, I'm just saying the N-words got to get their shit together. See, my flat top and I sell insurance. Okay, Lester, what do you mean? Well, I'm just insert babble. A little background on Lester. Like I said earlier, he was a part of the organization. The motherfucker stole it from the other founding members, then tried to cake off of it. So now, if you ever heard of the BAIO, and there was a Ning site, this asshole stole the fucking site, then tried to cake off of it. So if you ever see Lester, and once you watch the video, you'll know who I'm talking about. And he goes, you gotta join the BAIO Ning site. Don't. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to edit the description box that include the actual BAIO site. Now, on the video, you'll see Lester talking his dumb shit. Because, you got all of a sudden, he's a Morgan Freeman type of nigga, as I like to call it. The universal Negro that must love everybody. But somehow, it's all black everything. At the same time, we have to imitate white people. I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. But I guess we're still in the Negroic Renaissance era, where we've moved from corner DVD hustlers to wannabe Pan-Africanists that also are upset that African immigrants come to America and do things. Then also talking down on the black people here as to not being like the same people he has a problem with coming here. Yeah, it's the motherfucker's confusing. The people who support him are even more confusing. It makes no fucking sense. But then again, the Negroics, sense doesn't need to be made. So you'll also see, thankfully for once, him getting his ass chewed out for interrupting people. That's another thing Lester Jenkins loves to do. Interrupt you. Now, say it's me or, you, the listener, and I invited you on, and I was like, how was your day? And you proceed to tell me how your day was. Then I proceed to interrupt you constantly. I'm pretty sure you'd be upset. But you being upset, I would say you're wrong if I was Lester Jenkins. I'd get upset. And if you watch long enough into this video, the link is in the description, he rage quits because nobody lets him talk his dumb shit. Because first, the immigrants are bad, they come here. But then the black people aren't doing as much as the immigrants, so black people also bad. And, if you ain't down with what I'm doing, because nobody knows what the fuck this motherfucker's doing other than trying to fucking, I guess, grift money off of the feeble-minded. Oh, well, people that don't know any better. Because if you listen to him long enough, you'll go, what the fuck? Wait, does he hate me, or does he want me to succeed, or does he just want to fuck me and take my money? You never know with Lester. You never know with Lester fucking Jenkins. But unfortunately, we got a lot of those types. Like, I'm pretty sure you remember, was it Young Pharaoh with the dumb shit of women have periods and that's bad. Nigga, what? Or you have the one who's getting his ass shoot out now for being exposed. Derek Jackson with his side piece after he was all, pretty much Captain fucking Simp. Telling women what they want to hear, not anything actual productive. It's just then you had other people like shit. I don't even know, because I kind of stopped listening to these idiots a long time ago, which I would tell you to do as well. Also, the people who platform Lester, I want to say, please stop. I know you have the right to put on who you want, but don't do it without question. Especially when, they're spotting all kinds of nonsense. All fucking kinds of nonsense. Like how niggas ain't shit, but black power. But then go back to niggas ain't shit. Stop just letting them say whatever. Because people, people are stupid. Unfortunately. Masses of people are massively stupid. And sometimes when you let lunatics spout bullshit, they garner a following somehow. Yes, Lester has following. I don't know how. I guess when you don't have any creases in your brain, you fall for the Jenkins. You fall for the Jenkins. But please, stop letting these people just go batshit and sit there and say nothing. Now I understand, Negroes like entertainment. So it is entertaining to see lunatics, and is even more entertaining to see lunatics get put in their fucking place. But you as a show host, stream host, whatever the fuck, podcast host, should at least moderate a little bit. Have some kind of, opposite opinion. Pretend to. That'd be great. And when you watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where the host sits there and lets this idiot say anything. Then you get some other people on. So they had some points and more Negroic points than actual common sense points. The best points was when they just told Lester to shut the fuck up and let me talk, and he rage quit. he rage quits. But yeah, that the whole code thing, we Where's the code? These people need to fucking form a code. Since ADOS and FBA are the new things, can you guys come together and write a, I don't know, a declaration of black code? Something. Can you OGs who may or may not still be in the game come together, get a code on? Because every time I see it, I just want to smack the shit out of somebody, because nothing follows that. When you go, what's the code? It's fucking radio silence. Then stop. Get at these dudes that talk out of both sides of their mouth. How you gonna be Pan-African, but then I'm American, and then say I'm American, but then Pan-African, but then don't like African immigrants or people from the Caribbean or whoever the fuck coming over to America and doing slightly better, then yell at black people for, and some other shit. I don't know. It's very fucking confusing. This dude's messages and dudes like him messages are very fucking confusing. You don't know if they want to hate fuck you or just kill you. Then claim to be, number one black prince of Pan-Africanism. Yeah, that was about all I wanted to say. Like I said, I haven't done one of these in a while. It's just pretty much off the dome. And it's just something I just want to get off my chest, because it's really fucking annoying to see dudes like Lester Jenkins just get platformed for thousands of people to see, no pushback. And when you do get pushback, it's from people who got half of a sense, not senses as in all of them, just half of a sense. So yeah, check out the video in the description below. And don't join the Ning site. And if you're on the Ning site, don't donate, because you just giving them more flat top fucking, hair dye or some shit. And more money for fucking what the fuck is that when you buy a wife, like you're fucking Russian it, like, from Russia or some shit. Yeah, he did that. He's that lonely because for some reason Lester doesn't really know how to interact with women, so he had to go get a bride. Hopefully it's not a child bride. Not saying that it is. I'm just hoping that it's not a child bride. Don't do that. Don't platform that. Don't support it. I'll probably do another broadcast with, probably type up a script or something, though. Have some shit on the screen to show. But yeah, it's late. So thanks for listening. Once again, link in the description. If you can stomach it, try. I skimmed through a lot of it because that dude babbles on for fucking ever and says nothing. But it does get entertaining when more people start showing up. So please check it out, especially if you need a laugh. Don't take that shit seriously. Peace.